this is a small portion of the hole that I've had dug for the septic tank. Now, this is something that you normally don't have to think about in the city, because most of the time when a house is done, all this stuff happens and is connected to the sewer. But out here, there is no sewer. So what's done out here, in some cases, are septic tanks made out of these barrels. So what will happen is that this barrel will go here, sitting up straight, pipe coming out of here to the house from the toilet, because the bathroom is right there. So 3-inch pipe coming out here into here. When there's enough liquids will rise up here. On the other side will be, let's just say, a discharge pipe. And that pipe will be coming out to here. And one of these barrels, if I can get it in here. Oops, there goes my gloves. So this barrel will go here, thereabouts. Like so. And of course, these barrels will remain straight. So I'm stepping down as I go. And this last barrel here, I don't know if I'm still in camera or not, but this barrel here will be connected to here. And I may have to bring this up a little bit, like so, just so that it doesn't drop off too much. But this barrel will fill 3-inch pipe coming from here, 3-inch pipe coming out here to my third barrel. My third barrel will go right in this area here. And there's about 20 feet of leach line here that's only about 2 feet deep. So the pipe coming out of here will be about so high, and it's gonna come and angle down this way. So all the liquids and everything that comes from these 3 barrels, because there'll be a barrel right here, all that liquid will come out and get taken away from the house into the soil, and there will be some gravel or peat gravel or smaller gravel that it will sit on. Pipe will get wrapped. There's holes in the bottom of it to allow all the liquids to discharge and seep into the earth. So by the time it gets to this third barrel, it'll be a lot cleaner than it would be here, because it's going through 2 different stages. So that's what this whole septic system is all about. And hopefully I can get that done in the next day or so. I'm going to have to go and get attachments, plumbing, PVC, to put all these together, because there's a series of 3-inch tees and 3-inch piping that I'm going to need to put them all together and run it all the way out here. And as you can see, I got all these roots in here. I'm going to have to cut back so that they don't grow into my leach line, because that's what trees do. They look for areas that are wet so that they can get more water so the trees can grow. And all these little feeder roots is what those are about. They just go out and try and find water and continue the growth of the tree. So that's what's happening now, or what will be happening shortly, as soon as I can get all my attachments, drill holes in here in the top so that I can get my plumbing in, and seal it back up, and away we go. Hopefully anyway. So that's what we're looking at. I was fortunate enough that my cousin was able to come out with his backhoe and dig all this stuff out, because this hole is just about as tall as I am. So that would have taken quite a bit. It's going to take a good little bit of energy to put this dirt back in, but putting the dirt back in is a whole lot easier than digging it out because it's already piled over here. All I have to do is just shovel it in, making sure these guys stay in place and everything, and we're good. The main part of the work has been done, so now I have to do my little part and get everything in here so that we're good to go. So that's what we have. And as soon as I can get out of here, I will actually start trying to make these as level as I can. Or actually, before I get out of here, I just may do that now because there is dirt that has to go back in here. So I don't know if I'm going to be seen as I'm doing this. So actually, you know what? I think I'll just come out and change camera angles, and then we can start work from there because I need to move this stuff. It's not a big space to work in here, so, but it's big enough, so that's all that counts. Anyway, that's what we have, and I think that's about where we're going to be, right about there, if not a little bit closer. Something maybe like that. Let's see what a difference that is. That's about a 4 or 5 inch difference. So maybe that will be good. So that's not bad. So maybe I can just kick some dirt underneath this to keep it right where it needs to be before I get out. Fortunately, there's a lot of dirt around here, and of course it needs to be moved. So I think I'll be able to make that work pretty good once it gets going. It's just a little difficult to move around here. That actually looks pretty good right there. It drops down just a little bit, so that's what I want to do, is drop it down a wee bit so that we can have that next barrel right here. Let's see how that actually looks, maybe if I can get it in here. Fortunately, these guys are empty. Yeah, this is going to be as much as I can do here because my walls are closing in on me right here. So that actually looks really good there. Yeah, I think we're gonna be able to make this work. So these two would be relatively close, but that's okay. I can do that also. Oh. Try and kick a little dirt in there. Unfortunately, I've lost audio on this portion of the video, but it's not a major ordeal because there's only a couple minutes to the end, and what's going to happen from here on out is that I'm going to be attempting to get all these barrels slightly level, although I have to take them out and put in the plumbing and all that. Then I have to deal with the leach line. But I think what happened is that since I have the transmitter in my pocket and the lavalier is connected to it, I think with all the working that I'm doing, I'm somehow making it disconnect or something like that, so you're not able to hear what I'm saying. But at any rate, that's what's happening right now. I'm talking about what these septic tanks are supposed to do, how they're supposed to connect the plumbing I have to put between them and the leach line, because with the leach line I have to have the leach line, I think, at an angle of 1/4 inch per foot, so that the liquids on the inside will come out and just flow down and come out the holes that I have in the bottom. And that's basically what this video is about, or this section of it is about. So I'm not going to worry about the audio that I lost, and hopefully from here on out in the coming videos I don't lose very much more. But this is pretty self-explanatory. It's just more digging and trying to get things in shape, because each of these barrels I had to take out to put plumbing into, and since that's happened, I'm going to go ahead and end it here, or let it just play out, and the next video will show you the remaining installation of these 3 barrels for my septic. We'll see you again on the next video.